earnings. Uh,
I'll pull it up here.
all right. Yeah. Clorox should be interesting. Waste management, PayPal, it's a big one. Solar Edge, that actually might tank. Um, Cirrus Logic's gonna tank. Apple's client, they've had no iPhone sales yet, so therefore this company should also not have much to report. Wayfair is either or. It's going to depend on the market. Ferrari actually ran like 10% last earnings, so that could be good. I don't know. It's going to be a bit of a gamble. What else here? Wendy's, Qualcomm. Qualcomm should do really well. Um, I'm just not sure how much upside there is given the market conditions. It is a Wednesday. Regeneron, all all of these companies have tended to tank on earnings. The pharmaceutical companies. Uber is screwed. Roku, I have no idea. Peloton, that can be either or. Square, I have to see how the market moves. Square might beat earnings, but it might not be as good as last time, to be honest. The trade desk should do absolutely fantastic. And let's see, Marriott, nope. CVS. So CVS has that contract from the government to you guys can't hear me. Sorry about that. I was saying Peloton. I'm not sure what's going to happen with that. I mean, it can go in either direction. They did have the bike recall, but they should also have a lot more sales. I know a lot of gyms have been getting these Peloton bikes as well. So we have to see what happens with that. CVS has that contract with Walgreens, with the government. They'll be the ones getting the vaccine out to people once the vaccine is available. Um, Papa John's, I don't like. They're gonna beat earnings, but it might tank just based on how much it might be priced in. The same thing happened with Domino's Pizza, right? Got bought up before earnings and it dumped. Um,
We also have Baba.
Baba, yeah, I missed that. Yeah, Baba. A lot of calls been going in for Baba, like a lot of calls. I think this Ant Group IPO is gonna have something to do with it. They're gonna have good earnings. You know, Amazon crushed earnings, so that can be a good indicator. You guys can also look at Mercado Libre, see how that runs up, and you can use it to make a decision on Baba. Libre is Brazil's Amazon, and Baba is China's Amazon. Qualcomm, I'm pretty bullish on Qualcomm, but again, it depends on the market. No, I wouldn't get calls um, on any bio company. All these companies tend to miss earnings. You know, Gilead, I should have bought puts for that. AZN, same thing. Zynga, I think they crushed earnings last quarter. A lot more people are playing games. Um, you know, you guys can read the earning calls of ATVI, Activision, to get a better sense of what they might look like. I know Zynga has a bunch of weird games that people haven't really heard of. So as far as revenue goes, I'm not positive. I would stay away from hotels. Um, Honestly, yeah, hotels and airlines, I would just stay away completely. The price actually just might not change at all, to be honest with you. Um, Virgin Galactic, I would say get puts for that. There's no way people are going to be buying into space travel when countries are going back on lockdown. I told you about pizza. They're going to beat earnings, but the stock might still tank. We can look at a chart if you want to. I'm just not bullish on the stock, right? They should make a lot of money, but again, beating earnings does not mean the stock should go up. Alteryx might be okay. It's a cloud-based database company, data science. Um, yeah, I mean, I know most of these companies, but Match
Also,
actually might be good. Cloudflare, yeah, that could be good. Um, I like Match a lot. Match was actually surprise beat last quarter, so that could be um, another another good thing. Yeah, Match. I'm very bullish on Match as a stock. You know, everyone's trying to do this online dating thing, right? Everyone's on Tinder. People can't meet up anymore. Yeah, I don't really follow gold. people are going to buy gold if the government wants to print more money, which they probably will have to. So if you guys want to grab gold calls, I would get it for next year, definitely. All right, let's see. Yeah, futures are, I think they're positive right now, right?
Ought to be green.
I think they are green.
0.03%.
All right, we'll see how it shapes up. We'll see how the European markets open, to be honest. We'll use that to make a decision about how we'll play tomorrow. So right now, futures don't really mean much. We are holding puts for Monday. If those don't, we should have probably sold them in the afternoon during that dump, but we'll see what happens. I am looking for the market to take a huge dump sometime this week. I want to say Wednesday or Thursday. So just be aware of that, right? So if we even don't make as much money on these puts or even go a bit negative, I actually will be rebuying. The mistake that I made was buying an expiration date that was too close, but we'll have to see. We'll see. All right, let's check out SPY. It's going to be similar to what I just said. All right, yeah, SPY's in a weird spot right now. Yeah, so we're either going to fill a gap down or we're going to fill a gap up, right? There isn't really much more upside on SPY. Besides this line, obviously. All right, so we can test there again. Most likely we actually might get a brief pump in the morning and then dump down to test 322.50 again. Anything below 322, we should be looking for 319 or 320. So
I need to go to 90.
Yeah, you gotta go like 4 hour on that. Yeah, 319 is a very crucial line on SPY. So set your alerts for that. If we go below 322, we will be dumping down to 319. So set your alerts. Again, same deal with SPY. Anything over 330.5 is bullish. So, it's a pretty wide range. We got to play very carefully. You guys are probably better off not trading at all tomorrow. Just closing positions. I wouldn't hold anything through the election unless you guys have election-specific plays, right? So like I told you guys, we have companies like JKS, Solar Edge for Biden victories, right? You guys can pretty much buy any oil company if Trump wins, right? CXW and GEO, private prison companies, those will skyrocket. They will probably double or even triple on a Trump victory short term. So just watch out for those stocks. I'll put them in the chat. And we can look at what's the next stock to look at.
I'm doing PayPal.
All right, look at PayPal. Yeah, again, they have earnings coming. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen to the stock. That's the thing. It has fallen out of our price channel during that gap down on Friday. So we'll have to see if we can reclaim it, right? 186. Wow. Yeah, it's fell off a cliff. PayPal has been a pretty depressed stock for a long time. If you guys want to buy equity, I would highly advise buying into PayPal and Square. Digital payments are going to be through the roof this quarter. But it has fallen out of our long-term price channel. This could even be the beginning of a new channel potentially with that other purple line. So it's also possible. Anything below 182, we should see 179.5 on PayPal, and anything above this is tough. 188.5. You guys can look for 191 as a profit-taking area. But yeah, overall, like all these stocks look very bearish right now, and that's just due to the market conditions and nothing to do with the report. So in the morning, I'm going to look for PayPal to hold 187.5 if you guys do want to remain bullish on it. This can easily dump down to 178 or even 172. That's very possible. It still does have to fill this gap down here. So this long term is very likely. Let's check out Square. Might have the same deal there.
Holy.
Yes, this was very weak. We could be seeing another bear flag. But given the election on Tuesday, I don't think we're going to have time for that. The stock is going to dump, possibly straight to 140 if this market does have a flash crash. But as far as earnings goes, we have to see. You guys have to watch Bitcoin prices before earnings just to get an idea of the sentiment towards the stock. Square did invest a lot of money in Bitcoin about 2 weeks ago, so just don't forget about that. But we do have a bit of a bear flag right there, so it's not fully formed yet. I'm not really sure what to expect on the stock. Yeah, playing earnings right now is going to be absolutely useless, to be honest with you guys. There's really not much to do because the stock can crush earnings and dump. You guys saw it happen with Amazon and pretty much every other company on Friday.
That's definitely a bear flag.
Yeah, it just does not look good. Yeah, I'd say puts below 152, guys, and take it down to these targets that have been outlined for us, right? Right there, right there. It's a key level, right?
Yeah.
That line could also find some. What's that line there? So 138, 139. Yeah, those are the targets on Square. Yeah, Amazon. It's the same deal, guys. Like all these stocks you look at, we have to wait until after the election. Like levels for right now, it's just not. All stocks have the exact same pattern. If you guys are really watching closely, right? They're all coming up and they're about to dump again, right? So we have that target on Amazon right there and down there. If we get a real crash, just be careful. Amazon needs to stay above 3,200 to be bullish. It's one of the few stocks that should do well through the pandemic. So the only downside I see on Amazon is, again, in the event of a flash crash due to the election. But pandemic-wise, Amazon's a great buy. So is Zoom. Things like Overstock and Wayfair are going to make another comeback. The Trade Desk, those are tickers you guys want to watch. Things like McDonald's, Taco Bell, Wendy's, they're going to be fine in the pandemic. All right, Facebook. Yeah, same deal. It needs to clear 266. All these stocks moved a lot on Friday, so we need to clear Friday's highs. Bear flag is kind of forming. We'll see. Yeah, it needs to reverse quickly. I think we're going to see a lot of downside in the market, guys. I'll be very honest with you. I think Wednesday is going to be probably the worst day for stocks we've seen in a while.
We follow all this. We're coming in.
Yeah. 245 is possible. Very possible. Yeah, I'm going to be loading up on puts this week, guys. Just so you know. But like I said before, don't try and grab puts on stocks that are already depressed. Like, don't go on airlines, don't touch Boeing, don't touch hotels, right? They're all going to go down, but it's not going to be as drastic as you might think. It's being priced in. Okay.
Starbucks.
Starbucks has been holding pretty well, actually. They did report earnings, so I think it's just going to follow the market. I would draw a price channel on Starbucks. If we weren't in such a bear market, I would say that this is about to reverse. It's holding very well on red days. Yeah, I think Starbucks is going to be testing 90 very soon. After this whole election stuff wears off, I wouldn't trade tomorrow, guys. Honestly, we'll find little opportunities here and there, but this can dump on us at any second. Yeah. All right.
Look at 4 hours.
All right. Anything else, guys? I mean, it's gonna be the same answer for everything. We're gonna just. I want to wait until after Tuesday. There's no reason to try and find levels, and yeah, whatever happens with the election, that's gonna be the deciding factor for these stocks. Just do keep in mind that I'm waiting for the European markets to open to get a better idea of how we'll play tomorrow. If the markets dump in Europe, we're most likely going to get a dump here. And the election's really going to get things moving. So, sit cash tomorrow. We'll find opportunities if they come to us. But, yeah, a lot of bad stuff is coming. COVID cases are on the rise. I know everyone went out for Halloween. It's just fundamentally, it doesn't make any sense that this market has more upside in the near term. Bob bounced hard. The stock actually might pop at earnings. Also, one tip for you guys as traders, if we do have a bit of a market crash and a lot of these stocks tend to beat earnings, they're going to be the first ones to recover in the event, like whenever the market starts to recover. These will start growing the fastest, right? So if Baba crushes earnings on the day that we crash, then whenever we start recovering, you guys can see Baba even go up like 6 or 7% in a day, just because of how the markets work. It is at the bottom of a price channel, so hopefully it doesn't fall out. Anything below 300, we will see 280s again. Live on 4 hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at those 280 level, right? So, yeah. I don't think we're going to see anything above all-time highs for now, no matter how big of a beat they have. So just watch out for that. All right. If you guys have no more questions, then I am going to get off this for today. I know it's kind of short, but there isn't really much to talk about until Tuesday night. So everyone stay safe. And I'll see you guys pre-market.
Remember, don't force trades. No trading day is better than losing all your money.
Exactly. If you guys are in my puts, we'll see how we shape up in the morning. We might cut it for a bit of a loss, but we should recover it with a Friday expiration. So that was my bad. I should have really just chosen the further out expiration date. I took responsibility for that. But hopefully we can get some green on those puts. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
See you guys. I'll be posting this video on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thanks, guys.